Welcome to Pouches and More. Today we'll try out this pouch. It's got false leather and back it's simple cloth. It's got a wristlet and it's got a zip. So we can store keys, coins, money, clips, whatever we want. This is how it will be. So let's check out this and let's try out stitching leather. This is false leather. So let's check out the materials required to make this beautiful pouch. So we'll require one piece of leather. It measures 3.75 inches by 8 inches. This is false leather. We'll require one piece of main fabric that is fused with interfacing. It measures 2.75 inches by 8 inches. We'll also require one piece of main fabric which is fused with interfacing. It measures 6 inches by 8 inches. Next we'll require one piece of fabric for wristlet that measures 11 inches by 3 inches. It's not been fused. We also require two pieces of fabric that is for lining, and this measures 8 inches by 6 inches. And lastly, we'll require a zip that is 8 inches long. So these are the materials required. So first we'll place the fabric like this on the leather piece, the right side facing together. We'll make a straight stitch over here. And I'm just going to clip it and keep it. So we'll clip both the sides neatly like this. On leather, do not use pins, use clips. Next we'll take the piece for wristlet. We're going to fold it in half like this. I'm just going to press it with hand. Next we're going to get the raw edges in the center like this. Again press it one side and the other side. And we'll fold it again together. We'll align it and we'll just clip it so that it does not open. We'll place another clip. And now we are going to stitch both the sides like this. Next we'll take the main fabric fused with interfacing, right side facing up, and we're going to place the zip right side facing down. The zip pull is facing the other side since this is the back of the pouch. This is the back of the pouch. So we're going to place the zip pull on the other side and we're just going to align it from the top and clip it. Right side is facing up and the the zip right side is facing down. Now we are going to place the lining fabric right side facing down. We are going to align it from the side as well as from the top, and we are just going to neatly clip it so that it does not shake. Now we are going to make a straight stitch over here. Right sides are together. The zip is sandwiched in between. And I'm going to make a straight stitch. So first we'll stitch the wristlet. It's a simple straight stitch both sides. That's done. We'll stitch the leather and the cloth which is fused. It's done. Now we are going to, this is done, we are going to seam, we are going to open it on the cloth side, not on the leather side, and we're going to make a top stitch. So we'll make a top stitch, a simple straight stitch. Next what we're going to do is we're going to change the foot to a zipper foot since we need to stitch the zip, and we're going to make a straight stitch. We're going to join the zipper to the main fabric and the lining fabric now. So it's also a simple straight stitch which we'll be doing. So neatly just align the fabrics and then make a straight stitch. So this is also a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing. Now we finished doing that. We're just going to open it and we're going to neatly press the fabric like this, and we have to make a top stitch. So hold the fabric neatly and we're just going to make a top stitch. So we have finished the wristlet. We're just going to fold it like this, loop it and clip it and keep it as of now. Next we are going to take this fabric which has been top stitched also. This is the front. This is the front of the pouch. Now we are going to keep the right side on top. This is the fabric where zip is already stitched. So we are going to keep it down, right side facing up. Now this fabric we are going to keep it right side facing down. So right sides are together. We are going to align it from the side. From the side we are going to align it neatly and we are going to align it from top and just clip it. And we are going to clip it. So this is done. Align it from the sides. Now we are going to turn it so we get the lining fabric. And we're going to place the lining fabric right sides are together again. And we're going to align it again from the side and from the top. We need to align the fabrics neatly from the side and the top. And we're just going to clip it. We're just going to neatly clip everything together. And we're going to make a straight stitch over here. So remember, the lining fabrics are together. We are going to make a straight stitch and we are also going to do a top stitch in this. So the main fabrics are together, right sides facing each other. Now we finished doing top stitch for both, and if there is extra we can cut it, and we are also going to trim the zip which is extra. So now what we have to do is on this side, that is the front side of the fabric, we are going to place this wristlet like this. The loop side is inside and the raw edge is outside. We are just going to place it like this and clip it. Now we need to make a stitch over here. Simple straight stitch. It has to be little below the zip. So we have finished making a stitch in the wristlet. Only the main fabric is stitched with the wristlet, not the lining fabric. The lining fabric is loose. So now we are going to keep the zip open. We have to keep the zip open. Now we are going to get the main fabrics right sides together like this. Neatly align all the fabrics and clip it. So the main fabric right sides are together and clip it. Now the lining fabric also. Now the zip will stay like this. So remember, the zip will stay like this. Hold it. And we're just going to put a clip over there. And align the lining fabric also. And clip it. The other side also, the zip will stay in this direction. Fold it in this direction and clip it. And also clip the lining fabric. Align it and clip it. Like this. Now what we have to do is, we have to make a stitch all around. So we are going to make a stitch all around over here. Main fabric completely. 3 sides we are going to stitch it completely. Now the lining fabric, one side we are going to stitch. The other side we are going to leave an opening. This much opening. This is for turning over. So we are going to leave that opening. Rest full from here we are going to stitch entirely. So now we'll have to stitch the whole thing around. Remember, we'll be starting and stopping with the back stitch so that when we turn it, it does not open completely. So we'll stop also with the back stitch. Entire thing we'll be turning it around like this and stitching it. So we finished doing the whole thing. Now we are going to box the corners. For that we are just going to take a 1/2 inch marking and box it like this. Both sides we are going to box it like this. This is 1/2 inch marking only. I want to do this on the lining side also and cut it. So 4 corners will have boxing and they're going to be cut like this. Now we have to box it. For that we will just open the seam and flatten it. The leather side we cannot flatten it too much. The lining, the fabric side, we're just going to flatten it like this properly. All three sides, since we need to do the boxing now. So we're going to flatten it. Get the, from the hole, just open the hole like this, and we're going to just open it like this neatly. Flatten the seams, join the seams together and clip it. We have to make a straight stitch over here. We are going to do this for all the three sides. We're just going to clip all the three sides. So 4 sides we want to just clip it. So we have clipped the 4 sides. Now we want to take one side, the same side lining fabric, we are going to take it, join them like this and clip them, and we want to make a straight stitch. Now again, main fabric we are taking, same side lining we are going to take it. This is the boxing that we did, and we're going to join them together like this. So all the seams will be open and together, and we're going to join them with a straight stitch over here also. So we're going to make a straight stitch and come. So neatly do a straight stitch over here. We have to start and stop with the back stitch over here also, so that the boxing does not open. So we're going to do a straight stitch and starting and stopping with the back stitch. So starting and stopping we'll be doing with the back stitch. That is done. So I finished doing that on both the sides. Now we'll turn it inside out from the opening that we have left. So neatly, just, it might be a little difficult, but slowly push your fingers inside and turn it inside out. Now we've turned it inside out. So this is how the pouch will look. This is the finished pouch. Now we have to just stitch the opening that we left. So I finished stitching the opening also. So it's completely done now, and this is how the finished pouch will look. So we have tried sewing false leather. It's got a wristlet. So please do try this, and bye. Thanks for watching.